In a brightly lit studio, the host stands confidently, a charismatic figure ready to challenge beliefs. Behind him, a large screen declares, "How Astrology Fools Millions." Welcome, everyone, to a critical look at a phenomenon that continues to captivate millions worldwide. Astrology. The host begins. Despite the overwhelming lack of scientific evidence, its popularity endures. Today, we'll explore why. The cricket stadium looms large, the hopes of a nation hanging in the balance as India faces defeat. On screen, the stark reality of India's loss unfolds. Each run conceded a blow to national pride. The headline blares, "Astrology Fails. Cricket Prediction Debacle." A graphic exposes the astrologers' flawed forecasts, their credibility shattered by the game's harsh truth. The news studio shines under bright lights as a clip mocks the failed prophecies of astrology. The host scoffs. It's truly absurd that anyone would rely on astrology to predict the outcomes of sporting events. The studio illuminates with the glow of an animated graphic, revealing the stark headline, "COVID-19 Predictions Failed." Astrologers' incorrect forecasts about the pandemic's conclusion appear on screen. Images flash across the screen, each a stark reminder of astrological missteps. The failures of Johannes Stuffler's flood prediction and Harold Camping's doomsday billboards are revealed. Under the studio lights, the host stands confidently, a cosmos swirling behind. Why do millions still believe in astrology? In a sterile laboratory, Venkatraman Ramakrishnan is introduced as a Nobel laureate. He dismisses astrology outright. There is no scientific basis for astrology. The studio screen displays planetary influence, fact versus fiction. The graphic reveals the negligible gravitational forces of planets. The host, radiating warmth, stands confidently center stage, ready to challenge the cosmos. Sun signs. Does it make sense? The question looms, inviting viewers to reconsider the star's influence. Examples flash, revealing the absurdity of astrological fates. The screen displays the stark words, 1958, London study. No correlation. The study's findings expose the debunking of birth time determinism. In a brightly lit television studio, the host sits poised, ready to dissect the mysteries of astrological fixes. Behind the host, a large screen displays the provocative question, astrological fixes, do they work? Images of green chutney and name changes flash across the screen, illustrating the eccentric remedies. The host cuts to the heart of the matter. So, are these astrological fixes actually logical? Let's discuss the supposed science behind them. Images of divorces flash rapidly, the question marital bliss hanging ominously in the air. The host raises his voice in disbelief. Why do divorces happen if birth charts are supposed to guarantee marital happiness? The screen floods with stock market data. Text flashes. Omniscient astrologers? A voice booms. If astrologers can predict the future, why aren't they all billionaires? On the brightly lit set, the host stands center stage, a warm smile inviting the audience into a world of intrigue. The host gestures with anticipation, ready to explore astrology's enduring allure. Today, we begin with a fundamental human desire, the craving for certainty. The screen fills with visuals of people seeking certainty, a silent yearning echoing through each frame. Craving certainty words materialize on the screen, stark against the emotional backdrop. A profound quote from Swami Vivekananda appears, offering guidance and perspective. The host beams, ready to captivate the audience with insights. Now, let's move on to the second reason. Cold reading and the Barnum Effect. The screen displays Bertram Forer's experiment, unveiling the psychological phenomenon known as the Barnum Effect. The experiment's results illuminate how universally vague statements resonate deeply as remarkably personal truths. Within the studio, vague astrological statements fill the screen, with on-screen text highlighting their universal applicability. The host beams, standing center stage under the harsh glare of studio lights. The host gestures emphatically, announcing, "And now for our third reason, fraud." A hidden camera reveals astrologers manipulating receptionists. Receptionists illicitly gather client information, their actions exposed. Superimposed text flashes, fraudulent practices. The camera focuses on Felicity Carter, identified as a former astrologer, during an interview. Felicity Carter confesses, "I confess to reading clients' clothes and body language." Under the bright studio lights, the host stands center stage, his gestures cutting through the air. Behind him, the screen blazes with a stark warning, a global scam. The host stands center stage, a beacon of enthusiasm. Their smile is bright as the studio lights reflecting off their meticulously styled hair. With compelling energy, the host urges viewers to share the video, especially those who find solace and guidance in the stars. Center stage, the host stands bathed in warm studio lights, an image of unwavering confidence. With a sweeping gesture, the host declares, "The future is shaped by choices, not the stars." The host's final words resonate with warmth and encouragement. So, embrace the uncertainty, take control of your destiny, and make every moment count. The day dawns on endless possibilities, where ordinary people stand at the crossroads of fate. A montage of moments. A young woman pauses, her hand hovering over a ballot. A student ponders acceptance letters, and an artist stares at a blank canvas. The student holds acceptance letters, fingers tracing the embossed seals. The artist stands before a blank canvas, brush poised, ready to create. Your future, your choice. Each decision echoes, reshaping destinies.